Conestoga.
Yes, thanks, Speaker. My question to the Minister of Transportation. Speaker, this minister likes to say that motorist safety is one of his top priorities, and yet 1 year after we saw the QEW transform into a treacherous, unplowed ice rink, he's still yet to actually deal with the situation. In fact, while the minister boasts of $500,000 in fines for the November nightmare, those fines are still under negotiation a year later. And now the minister spins and spends rewarding contractors with new equipment that government failed to ensure was on hand when they awarded the substandard contracts in the first place. Meantime, the cost-cutting winter maintenance contracts government introduced in 2009 continued to place lives at risk. Speaker, will the minister tell us why it has taken an entire year to deal with this situation?
Question. Thank you. For transportation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate the question coming from the member opposite. That member would know, as I've said repeatedly in this House, he is 100% right. In fact, the ensuring that Ontario's roads and highways remain as safe as they have been for the last 13 years is one of my top priorities, Speaker. And in fact, as was noted in the auditor's report earlier this year, Speaker, Ontario's roads and highways have been ranked first or second across all North American jurisdictions over those last 13 years, Speaker. That doesn't mean we rest on our laurels. Of course, Speaker, the auditor did have 8 recommendations with respect to the winter maintenance program, and Speaker, we've accepted all 8 of those recommendations. We have a plan to go forward for the upcoming winter season, which is what I'm focused on, Speaker, to make sure that we provide an outcome for the people of Ontario that they expect and that they deserve. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Speaker, back to the minister. 1 year later, as the minister ignored substandard winter maintenance contracts that led to tragic fatalities, he continues to spin fine announcements that aren't even worth the paper that they're written on. Speaker, no amount of fine can make up for the tragic toll this government's compromised contracting has taken. But yesterday, the minister didn't even know if the contractor would actually be paying the penalties he's levied. It seems when government watered down contract standards in 2009 to save a few bucks, they included a bizarre dispute process that renders the fine system virtually useless. In fact, according to the auditor, that process led to 80% of the fines levied in 2013 not even being collected. Will the minister tell us today the amount of fines levied last winter and how much did he actually collect?
Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Of course, as I've said on many occasions, anytime there is a fatality or an injury on Ontario's highways, of course my heart goes out to the friends and family of those affected. This member opposite will know, Speaker, that over the course of the last number of months, the ministry has worked very hard to come forward with a plan that will provide that outcome that I referenced in answer to the first question, including, Speaker, for the upcoming winter season and for future winter seasons, a strongly improved Ontario 511 website. We're launching a new program known as Track My Plow, both in the Owen Sound and Simcoe areas, as pilots with plans for further expansion, Speaker. We're increasing the use of anti-icing liquids before winter storms. We're adding more equipment in key locations.
In case the members didn't catch on, interjections will get you a warning.
Thank you, Speaker. And we continue to work with contractors to ensure that they have both reliable equipment and trained operators. Speaker, my responsibility as the minister is to make sure that our highways remain safe, and I'm focused on this coming winter season and those to come in the future. Thanks very much, Speaker.